So, anybody understand what a variance is?
I do.
No. Silencio. Anybody?
No quiero.
So you guys go to the closing, even though she voiced out that you're all agents, but nobody knows what a variance is? What needs to be done? Okay. They know what a variance is, but have they come across it? Anybody? Anybody have their own house here? Anybody try to build on their own house?
Yeah.
And did anybody ever get a permit for that house?
Yes.
Okay, now tell me, in that permit, was there anything that needed to be done with the variance? Were you over a setback? Were you over, in any kind of way, doing something where the town had to go to zoning?
Yeah,
I got an experience.
You know, okay. So a variance is this, okay? It is when they have a plot of land, the first thing that we do is we get a survey. Am I correct? That's our first thing. What I do usually, okay, is a FOIL. Does anybody know what a FOIL is?
I do.
Again. FOIL. Freedom of Information Act. But it'll give you the documents. If you request them, they are under obligation to give you those documents. Okay? So there's your first tidbit of information, okay, that you can use for the future. So basically, after a FOIL, you'll probably, the first thing I'm going to look for is the survey. Okay? I got to look at the survey and I have to see what's on the property. Okay. So now, let's say, what's your name?
Janet.
Janet, let's say I look on your survey and it was way back and you bought a little shed from Home Depot and you put it in the back. Okay? Is that shed going to show up on the survey? If they do a new one?
Now it will.
It will. If they do a new survey, will that shed show up?
No, unless I report, like, I go to make it legal, right?
But wait a second, I have a question. It's a shed she buys at Home Depot. It's movable. It's personal property.
You're incorrect, okay? That will show up on a survey. No matter how big, if it doesn't have footings, it doesn't have the proper building, I don't care if it's Home Depot, okay? It's one of those big plastic, you know the ones that you can throw them down, you can just kick them and they fall down.
Right.
But that will come up on the
That's
survey,
it.
and you will have to get a seal for that.
Are you
What?
serious?
I am dead serious. That's why I'm here to tell you these things, okay? To make your deal. I'll tell you what happened to me, Tina, right now. I had a place in Roslyn, okay? The guy had a survey. Get one thing very clear with you guys, okay? When you go to closing and you ask for a survey, that is called a title survey. That has nothing to do with the town. That is not acceptable to the town. They're not going to take that. Do you realize that? That is a title survey, and then nothing is called out. Now, called out means that the fence height is called out, the materials are called out, everything is called out, okay? Not on the title survey. So when your surveyor comes, after I got that FOIL, and saw your already existing property, you bought a shed from Home Depot, you put it there, he's gonna draw it in there. Now, you're gonna have to get plans from your architect.
Oh my
Draw everything. It's like, please.
So,
They're gonna break the floor. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna send you guys a video, or I think I sent it to you, right? You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I made a whole presentation of the illegal stuff that goes on. You guys will be very interested in seeing that. If you wanna write it down, I can give you my website address. It's expeditingli.com.
isn't it on here?
That's it.
No, not that.
expeditingli.com. Watch that video, and you will totally see what's going on here, okay?
Pull it.
We're talking about variances, and we're talking about the fact that some things are legal or some things are not. I'm gonna split this into 3 sections so we don't go crazy and just stay on one subject. Let's say, okay, variances is here. Anybody having any questions about a variance? What a variance is? Go ahead.
About the 6-feet fence.
Okay.
Without permit.
Yes, you have to get a permit, and you have to get. Now, wait a minute. Wait. You don't need a variance, okay? But you need to you have to get a permit.
Permit.
Correct? Okay? But if the fence violates anything in the setbacks, then you need a variance and a permit. Both. You see my point? If that fence goes somehow on somebody else's property, or it's somewhere where, you know, you're just out of your range, 20 by 40 house, or 25 by 50 house, whatever they are.